we are going to stipple a round object. So again, let's add in our light source. So we're going to say our light source is over here. So we're going to have more dark concentrated stippling over opposite to it. And once we kind of get where we want our shadows to be on this, we can start to bring out our dots away from the tighter stippling, and we go into looser stippling towards our light source. So that's what you see I'm kind of starting to do here. So that's just, again, a bit of a start for you. It will kind of show you what stippling looks like, how you can kind of do that. I do ask that you take the time and complete it. I'm not for the sake of the length of the video for you, but again, you get the idea. There's a darker side over here, the more concentrated, with the lighter over here. And you can even go back in and do like some of your cross hatching over top of this, or just even shading over top of this. It's a great technique for that. So for this one, you need to create an alcohol blend. So you need to use 2 different colors. Using 2 that are kind of completely different, or have like one being brighter and one being darker, will help you see how they blend within this exercise. So I picked an orange and a red. So the orange is fairly bright, the red is fairly dark, and you want to make sure you're getting like a consistent kind of color all the way through here. So as you can see, like there's some red over here, and then there's some orange over on this side. And then you're going to take your alcohol with your paintbrush, and you're going to just try and blend them together here. And once this has dried, you're able to kind of go back in and reblend some of the color in with the pencil crayon after it's dried a bit. So for the last one on this sheet, you can see that we were to do a watercolor wash. So I've gone ahead and already done that. Just a very rough watercolor wash. And we're going to take pencil crayon and go over top using one of the techniques that we have learned from Value. So I'm going to use cross hatching just because for me it's a preferred method. So I would like to continue with that. So again, starting with your light source. So for me, the light source is going to be over here, and we're going to just start going over top of that. And I'm going to use some of this contour cross hatching, as I have some curved edges and lines that I would like to include. And again, working light to dark within the colors that we choose. So I've got 3 colors that I'm picking from. And the amount of pressure in which we use will also play a factor. So this side here, I'm going to add some more of my lighter. And maybe not as kind of like close together for my cross hatching there. Same with up here. Might add a little bit in, but not a ton. Maybe more over here. This is already bringing in some value within my drawing. I can't mention it enough. Keep working light to dark. That will really help. And then I'm going to go in with my darkest color here. And as you can see, I kind of picked colors that were fairly similar to the watercolor that I chose. So you can see that I have like my lighter area where I've drawn my light source in. You can also go in and add more white too and lighten up an area to give it that strong highlight. You could go back in and use your scraping technique that we went over too, right? All of these techniques, your burnishing, your stippling, all of it can be used to create different variation and tone within your initial drawing, as well as enhance the value in which you see.